I'll give it a run. I just gotta go. Yeah, go make the
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers.
Real quick, I want to interrupt this video to let you guys know that safety is always #1 priority. And no matter if you're using your home internet or public Wi-Fi, if you're not on a VPN, hackers can get in and steal your data. So that is why I am proud to say that this video is sponsored by one of the fastest VPNs in the world. What is a VPN?
This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Auburn!
Securely and avoid DDoS that can slow down your connection with blocks on the website. It's also fine with movies.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch on the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. On the run, fires downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He throws one to the left. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. He unleashes a long one. He's got it inside the 25. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another for pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What an awesome response from the defense. You give them a huge play, play before, and when do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
Makes a man miss. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They are seizing control.
It was close, though. Very close.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Pitts. Open space at the 25. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Powers through the defender. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. A first down run in the red zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's not afraid to go deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. 1 second, you feel your own goalpost breathing down your neck. Now you're searching for the end zone. Back to throw, it's Harper. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That last run leaves them with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front to get on those.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field. So here comes the Auburn offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking to buy time. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Looking for space to the left. Got his man downfield. Ball down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the run, still looking. Oh, he's got a chance. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Pitts. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown. They thought it was worth the risk to try that 58-yard field goal, but now they put their defense in a tough spot. 1st and 10 from the 40. He's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Brought down inside the 15, mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down.
He wants to take the top off. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Auburn! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. There might be an error on...
Here comes the offense onto the field again.
At this point, these Browns are going by so fast. I honestly want more of the competition. And plus,
they'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Makes it past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Still running at the 40. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Harper. Moves around to clear up the vision. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Pitts. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football.
And they get to him and sack.
I thought we were going Mexican standoff here. I was like,
Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Catch and stride inside the 15. And they're gonna score again. Yet another touchdown. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an...
Having a skincare simple. Take it from me. It's not good for action. There is a new Aventador that has been added to this game, and that allows for the perfect timing of our Aventador Generations video. We've never done something like this before because in the past we've done generation comparisons of the same models as they evolve over generations. The Aventador is just one generation of this world Lamborghini. Surely you're wondering, Jack, how can this be compared? How in the world are there 9 people in the lobby and there's only one Aventador? But that's the thing. There's not one Aventador. There's not 4. There's not 5. There's actually 10 going technical in the game. And we're going to compare all of them because Lamborghini just, very easily basically reproduces their chassis. I don't like the point of 911 is find one thing that works, they just spread this out. And so they've made, obviously, they're expensive Aventadors, but they've also made a lot of different cars that they try and sell as not Aventadors, the car Aventadors. We're going to be comparing all of them. Everyone, go get in your Aventador. I wonder if they're this is like, you can't take the cookie from the kid in this scenario, and it's not going to happen. We are keeping them stocked. No turbos. I don't want it. Yeah, it's all about specs. Yeah, dude, I wonder what Justin's spec is going to be, guys. Surely it's going to have a lot of thought and vibrance to it. He's driving a yellow wall. That is a beautiful spec. A very ultimate spec. It's honestly not a color that I usually go for or like, but I think you can use car rather well. And more modernized way. Oh yes. Yeah, this is like the sounds that you would hear from this driveway is your average Sports Horizon lobby. You would have 12 slots, everything. It's all the same thing. Why were you saying Speed's car was nice? It's literally bone stock. Okay. Yeah. I was saying by yellow wall. I think what I think you meant. I wasn't saying the car was nice at all. I see why Pete says he couldn't really do much about this specification. Why is though? I can't park in actual colors. Dang, the dark colors are out today. We got a lot of sinister white cars. Remember when that actually is kind of cool. I'm gonna clean this up. I didn't take photo. Dude, the Veneno kind of carries right now. This thing got presence. I love this spec, dude. I'm sure this is the dude. Freaking OG car spotters, they know this car. This is everywhere on YouTube. It's called the most legendary. I think this is a roadster too, right? The actual spec based on what it's based on the real one. You guys, go away. Keep the BMW. We don't need to do that right now. Hey, okay.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys.
Zach is the last one to come out.
They'll go to the ground. Here's an open space downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. Oh, they're after him. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. There he goes.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll... Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Fires into traffic and intercepted. Now the play fake. He fires to the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pitts. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Harper. They've got the screen set up. At the 45 on his way. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield.
And he waltzes in for the score.
What about a true Lamborghini V12 history of Horizon 5, all right?
This offense has it with really good field position.
Minus the Central V12.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. Guys, let's chat a little big picture, Auburn. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. I want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half.
Touchdown, Tiger. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
As long as Mason Creek is not... That's crazy. We saw that a couple days ago here.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Oh, he wants it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not... They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Rolling right and going deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
To the air, it's Harper. Steps away. He's turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They've extended the lead. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. The Tigers want to move quickly. To the air on first down. He lets it fly. Makes a grab deep. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Looking downfield on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Bulldozes his way through. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another first down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there.
No. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Trying to take it back. And he's dragged down. So here comes the Auburn offense. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Back to pass, it's Harper. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second.
Yeah, that goes your date on why you should have a windshield.
The 2012, like the original, this thing sucks, I swear.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense. Colby.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Got some room to run. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass, it's Harper. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Looking for space. It's Rivero. And he is greeted and knocked down in the backfield. A negative play for this offense. The last play is the epitome of why you have to have a short-term memory. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're dealing with a second and long.
Oh, you gotta block that.
And
Oh my God, you got to
maintain possession, son. That ball must be riveted to your ribcage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It may be the worst event score, but it's not that much worse than all the other plays here. Don't start touching that.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The give from the gun. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. A quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout mode, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. He's got an open man. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Makes the grab, and he strides his way into the end.
Come on, today. I'm on
The give out of the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Harper. Here's a hit. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses will just boom in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this.
Do this every day. And if you're getting that call, or finding their girl feeding on them, you know, wanting to hurt them or hurt themselves, homie, it ain't worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's what it is for you. That's it. You know, what are you going to do? Go to jail over a woman or hurt yourself over a woman? No. You get up and you ride. And you know what? I'm going to pray for them. I hope the best. That's what I love about Jesus, man. He changed my heart. You know, in this kind of situation, you look, hey, you know what? Hey, this hurts. This sucks. But if Jesus has a better plan, that's it. You know, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to become a better person. That's it, man. Iron sharpens iron. You're going to use that pain to become a better person than you were yesterday. No one ever said it was easy. It's not going to be easy. But what's going to be a lot harder when you're sitting in a jail cell? It's going to be a lot harder when you're not here anymore because of a girl or person. There's women out for you. There's going to be a woman out there that loves you, man. There's going to be a woman out there that respects you, that cares about you, appreciates you. But until that, man, you, my God.
Can't sway.
was 220, and then
Cypher, the face.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking to throw, it's Harper. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown! Offense in a split backfield. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep. He's got it at the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. Ran through the contact. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give on the option. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
Into the end zone he goes. Wants to throw. It's Harper. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in on the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Pitts.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room and needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. The defense trying to make a stand on third. Touchdown, Tiger!
Don't go ahead and change the pass because we're going to see what this goes
to the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
I see.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Set my alarm for 12 p.m.
Looking for a man. It's Harper. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
You see this slide motion, bro?
Big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Pitts. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to sling it on second down. Here comes the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! That touchdown puts them... They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Caught near the sticks. It's Pitts. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. It just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years too. He uncorks one deep. He's got it inside the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He breaks a tackle. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
They'll try to run for it. And they'll finish. And the Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Pitts. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Starts to scramble to the left. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to...
Breaks away on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Rivero. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Touchdown, Tiger! Looking downfield, it's Harper. A shot toward the end zone. He makes a grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He's got the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Auburn! Offense working from the pistol. Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! They took it. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. Got his man on the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Pick up for 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out.
And into the end zone. And they're going to put it. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent.
Well, first and foremost, I want to use my strawberry sunny list off the version. Right on. You're welcome. Cadillac Lyric.